Nazletanga vile unataka nizibring. Nazletanga vile unataka nizibring. Governor Washington City, while you been gossiping, I've been busy. Network iko high class out ya Kindiki. Mashozi iko packed, twezi susu no didi. Wanna sue, haina issue no biggie. Big shoes, toto kuzi feel so easy. I made millionaires, wakakuwa greedy. Wananja excess, wameshindwa kuistiri. Kama stripper, au mafisi. Industry mzimo try kumove kama sisi. Ona tukimwoko, wanaingiza baridi. Silver kwa wingi, shini wanji. Wamejaribu kuharibu jina imekata. Na washinda na akili na chapa. Choka na story zao za kijinga. Kuja mali kuna brown kaka binga. Nazletanga vile unataka nizibring. Niko busy na kududi what you want. Wako ichi wanna try kuingia kwa mix. Busy tryna tell my friends this is different. How much you got the end of the mission. They say stop playing when say you go insane. Napewa nini maskio you don't listen.
Ulimwagika pisi maradhi peke ndo yangefichwa. Uzuri wako umenijaa kwa kichwa. Nikazikumbuka hipsi unavong'atang'ata lipsi. I know that you miss me. Why don't you come and kiss me my baby?
Umetawala nchi kavu, umetanda angani. Nanipa mitihani, natokea njia gani? Uko nyumbani, uko mtani, uko maskani, uko venjani, uko moyoni. Umejaa ndani, matukio na rewind kichwani. You are one of the kind, mashinda upinzani. Pozi zako da, ile sura ya furaha. You're my friend, you're my lover, you're my superstar. Meshindwa kulala last night. Kiangalia kitanda, used to play pillow fight. Come back to me, I'm not doing right. Kiona mtu mzima ndani ya ujue vitu ziko tight.
Hata hiwe mapenzi yamekwisha. Kumbuka kuna mazoea. Baby
DJ Racy 254.
It's been a really long time, tangu nikuvutie. I only called today, but you every day, about you every day. Najua nilichoma, yeah. I take the blame. Juu tangu iyo day, I've never been the same.
Mambo vipi Diaspora Connect family, wagwan kama uko Kingston and Sawas the Crab, kama uko maeneo za Thailand. This is Diaspora Connect, another night to connect with all our loved ones from across the world. And talking about across the world, nataka niongeleshe some babies, some bunnies. If you are planning that trip to Kenya back home, well, our amazing partners at View Travel got you covered. You want to go by the beach, wanakusort. Unataka kuingia safari life, watakusort. Or you just want to book that flight for you, your friends, your family, so that you come home. Because coming home during this festive season is where it's all at. Right now, I'm at the Holiday Inn at Two Rivers Mall. Such an amazing place. And I'll be letting you know, also letting you see all these amazing things. But in the meantime, in between time, nataka nini change. I have my room ready. Nini nipige luku so that when we go to studio to endele, to have such a good time on Diaspora Connect. So, I'ma see you in a bit, but right now, let's go back into our DJ. Yeah.
DJ Racy.
It's been a really long time, I only called today, but I think about you every day. Najua nilichoma, yeah. I take the blame. Juu tangu iyo day, I've never been the same. Find me a B&B of late kila weekendi. Nimekosana na wengi, lakini sisi I'm regretting. I know you know me well, usikate juu niko mlei. Please don't hang up on me. Niache niseme ukweli. I've been upset cause no one loves me better. Hata wanipende aje, na wapenda shingo upande. I know you're upset cause no one loves you better. Hata wakupende aje, utahepa someday. I'm not stalking you, niliona Gaza coast, your new man doing the most. You seem happy, you seem so happy. Called to let you know I'm taken but available for you. Bestie, bestie, when you see your phone, cause you don't understand what the hell is going on. Money reminds me I'm alone. Oh, I need to know. She needs to know what's in my heart. Oh, I've been upset cause no one loves me better. After one nipende aje, now I've been the shingo pande. I know you're upset cause no one loves you better. After one kupende aje, utaepa someday. Cause no one loves me better.
Quand y a pas de magie, on se vient en compte, y a pas de gâchis, pas de semblant, full baby dans 4matic. Elle habite solo et ça c'est bon.
As you can see, ndio kufika studio manze, and DJ Racy is making sure in dance floor yetu ya Diaspora Connect iko on lock. And karibu, welcome, welcome. Umeona nilikuwa pale Holiday Inn doing my thing, freshening up, na sasa nimetua ndo nimefika hapa Diaspora Connect. You are the most important person on the show, so big up yourself. And leo tukienda tunaenda sana, as you can tell from the music selection. Hey, DJ Racy, thank you very much for that. Imeweza mbaya sana. That small mashup. Hey. Imeweza sana. Maybe you could tell guys how they can connect with you so that ukicheza ma mix, uki-interact, wase pia wana connect na wewe.
Hey, this is DJ Racy, and we will be talking with you through Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. It's DJ Racy, Instagram, DJ Racy, RACEY. Send your request there and I'll be praying.
Sawa. Make sure you also include all that on the hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya when you come through on the X app. Now, usisahau also our other connecting avenue ni pale kwenye Instagram at Diaspora Connect KE. Ukishaingia pale manze, side through, we'll have a lot that is on the show today. Plus, remember, I promised to tell you how you can actualize your holiday. Unajua, holiday season iko karibu kufika, yani December around the about that time, and our amazing partners at View Travel will be giving us that scoop. Plus, I'll be letting you know the finest deals in town, so you are in the right place. And my name is Neville, your home plug. And when we talk about plugging you with everything, we have a jam-packed show, lots of good things happening, and this is what we have coming up on Diaspora Connect. On Diaspora Connect tonight, we have Director of Media and Editorial at Aladdin Institute, Mr. Eugene Anangwe, a media personality and one of the leading MCs in Rwanda. From Germany is Cynthia, a tenacious Kenyan student who started out with an Australian volunteer program but now has a year visa in Germany pursuing her greater education. In studio, Mudhoni Karaoke, aka a young Kenyan climate champion, a former award-winning creative and established model and beauty queen. She is the founder and president of Green Age Warriors, an environmental initiative advocating for the empowerment and inclusion of people at the grassroots level in the fight against climate change. And on the decks is the vibrant, talented DJ Racy as mixed champion with the greatest and latest from the 2-5 and beyond. As you can see, my purchase, some goodness, some badness, you know, a good kind of combination that you know us for. So you are in the right place. Your Saturday nights are taken care of in the right way. Alafu hapa ni place ya kuconnect. So make sure you are on our hashtags na pia uingie pale kwenye Instagram, because today we have amazing stories as usual from Kenyans outside huko. So najua Kutesa manze. And when we talk about Kutesa right now, I want us to ingie hiyo ndege. Yes! Unajua mimi ni captain of the ship lazima, and we go right now all the way hapa tu hata si mbali. We meet a Kenyan who is doing exemplary well. Yani ikikuja mambo ya MCing, ikikuja mambo ya motivational, when it comes to everything good, he's on top of it. So, welcome to the show for the first time ever, man like Eugene. Niaje bro, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing very, very well. I'm loving your energy. I can feel it from here where I am in Kigali, Rwanda. And you remind me of my nephew, Marcus. Good to see you and great to be on your show.
We are delighted to have you. And I always tell my guests, because I want them to understand, this show was made because of champions like you. Yani bila wewe, itakuwa kizungumkuti kidogo. So we do really appreciate you. Ebu nikuulize hivi, Kigali, where do you... Because I want you to equate it to like Kenya. Kuna Gwagana Buru, Phase 1, kuna Lavington, Kileleshwa. In Rwanda, what would you say? Where do you live? Ni maeneo gani? Talk to me, Eugene.
Yeah, so you're right. So Niko Kigali in an area called Kichukiro. Kichukiro Kagarama. And Kichukiro Kagarama is not far away from the main town or the CBD. Because Rwanda is not such a huge country, and so the distance from one place to another is quite a walking distance. If you wanted to walk, you can actually walk from wherever you are and get to the next destination without having an issue. Of course, you need to be ready for the hills, because it's a country of so many hills. They call it 1,000 hills. Yeah. So just to answer your question, I mean Kichukiro Kagarama.
Wow, I love it. Hizo ni matang twisters. A while before like getting used to some of the names, because the way you have said it so now is so flawless. Yadu meisema tu ni kama we ni mmoja wao, yani you integrated the right kind of way. Did it take you some time to kind of integrate and get to familiarize yourself with how the speed of Rwanda is?
You know, I came to Rwanda in 2008, and I think if you count those number of years, we are almost getting to 20 years. And so mimi ni mmoja. I think it's good for our viewers to also know that I got the privilege and honor to have Rwandan citizenship. So I am a dual citizen of both Kenya and Rwanda. And it took me time to learn the language, because I came here in 2008 to be part of a pioneering squad to set up an English desk for one of the first major private radio station, Contact FM. And that time in 2010, country was majorly a francophone country, just speaking French and Kinyarwanda. So imagine unaingia kwa country na unaenda kukua mtangazaji, and the language that wasikilizaji wako wanasikiza ni Kinyarwanda na Kifaransa, and you understand none of that, and yet you need to go on the field and collect stories and interview people. It was not easy, but for me, I think kulikuwa na ukaribu na Kiluya, because I'm from Western Kenya. So ukisikia amazi ni umuhanda is barabara, na ukisikia Kiluya ni umuhanda. So it was a bit difficult, but the citizens were very passionate and loving when they saw me and had me trying my level best to understand Kinyarwanda. So even now kugira ko uyu munsi ndi umunyarwanda ukome kandi wanyavyo. So what I've just told you is, today I can tell you for a fact that I'm a Rwandan and a true Rwandese as well. So I've been able to understand the language, I can speak it, and what makes me very happy sometimes is when I get into a shop, because most people know me and some of them do not know that I understand Kinyarwanda, and they start speaking about me. Hey, see, this is the guy who usually on TV, and they start saying it in Kinyarwanda, and they don't know that I'm really hearing what they're saying. And when I'm done, then I speak to them a Kinyarwanda word, and they're like, oh my God, he was hearing everything that we were saying. It's been a very great ride for all those couple of years that I've been here so far.
Oh, that's amazing, and you've broken it down in such a nice way, because it is an advantage knowing the language of the place you're in. Unajua Romans wakifanya wewe uko now pia. So I love that. Plus we hear so many good things about Rwanda, you know, from the cleanliness to all, even like the NBA games that were recently held there. So it's a city. It's a city that is out there, it's outpacing some of us, but we're still catching up. I want you to kindly tell the audience, you know, how, you know, you've said you went there to set up a pioneer kind of school, English and what. Can you walk me through the process? Because I know you did not just wake up one Monday, and went all the way to Rwanda. There must have been steps, there must have been documentations, and even when you got there, I'm sure there is also accreditations that you needed to make sure you have so that you push forward in the right way. Maybe you could break that down to us so that we understand.
Right, so thank you. I cleared my high school in 2005. I was a student of Butere Boys High School. I was actually the head boy there. And when I cleared high school, normally in our family, it was very crucial that once you're done with high school, then it's your ticket to now go to Nairobi. And I remember the night before my trip to Nairobi to go and stay with my sister and start my, college life. My father asked me, so now you are done with high school, you're not going to Nairobi, but what are you going to do? What do you want to do? And I told my dad, I want to own my own media house. I want to have my own TV station. And my dad told me, no, I'm asking you now, as you go to Nairobi, what are you going to do in Nairobi? And I think since then, I knew what I wanted, and I think I've been on that particular path, on that particular journey to want to achieve that vision of being a media owner. So when I went to Nairobi, I pursued journalism, but just for someone who's watching me right now and is wondering whether it's all about the school you go to, no, it is never about that. I studied in a school that did not even have a name, journalism and media school. Called Regional Center for Tourism and Foreign Languages, and that was the school that I studied. It was at Kimathi Street, and for me, I think it was about going there to try and pursue and chase my dream. And I think when we went for a tour of a radio station as students of journalism in that school, there was this producer who was at Radio Waumini. We visited Radio Waumini. I think most of the viewers here might know the Catholic radio station, and when we went there, the lady producer asked our lecturer and said she has a client who prefers male voices for the adverts, and so she requested the male students of that particular class to get into the booth to be able to voice over this particular script for the advert. So myself and a couple of my colleagues in that class, we went to recorded the ad. You know, like I told you, from Western Kenya, we love listening to radio. And so when I was staying with my brother, I had this small radio that I would listen to throughout. And, 2 mornings later, I'm listening in and I'm hearing that ad very early in the morning, 5 a.m. and it's my voice. And so I go to my lecturer and I'm like, hey, do you know they actually used my voice? They used my voice and they never even told me about it. And I think this is not correct. And what she told me is what changed everything about me today. She told me, you know what? Take all the class assignments you've been doing, because every time we used to go to studio for practical sessions, I would leave the studio with banned CDs of my projects that I'd presented. And she told me, take these audio recordings, please go and just tell her that you can actually do more than that voiceover that you did. And true to that fact, I went with with those several CDs. I'm appreciative of the fact that you used my voice, but actually I can do more than just what I did. And I started volunteering at Radio Waumini, and a few weeks later, there was this young man who was at Radio Waumini who actually told me that in Rwanda there are people who are looking for young upcoming journalists because they're trying to set up their English broadcast, and would you be interested? And I remember that time, none of us in my family had even come to Rwanda. All we knew about that time was the genocide against the Tutsis in 1994. And I was young and I said, you know what, why not? And so that's how, I got called to come and just see the country, 4 days trip to just see the country, see the newsroom, see the colleagues in there. And I was asked if I loved it, and I said, of course I did. And they asked me, would you be happy to relocate and come to Rwanda now, live and be. I think that is how I landed in Rwanda, and the rest is history.
It's amazing. And I love the fact that you've broken it down from when you were in uni, getting that opportunity, because sometimes you never know where opportunity will come from for you to actually get to the level that you need to be. So I love the fact that you've broken it down like that. Also, I want us to move now to the next step, which is you've experienced media life right here in the 254, and now you're a mogul. maeneo ya Rwanda, Kigali. Talk to me about some of the things you would love to introduce that, unajua, kuna vitu umeintroduce or there are modes of things or the way they do things in Rwanda that you've experienced there, you're like, wow, this would be so good for Kenya. Or are there things that umetoa hapa mtaani uko like, hey, by the way, nikienda nayo huko inaweza weza sana. So talk to me about the comparison and the things that you've seen, the differences, especially when it comes to media.
Yeah, thank you. So I think for those who might not know, TV47, I'm actually the founding CEO. I was the first CEO who came and supported in putting down the structures, the foundation to making it what it is today. And I think for me now, getting into Rwanda and being able to set up my own media house here, East Africa Media Group, but anchored on mentorship under the Anangwe Mentorship Program. I think what we need to do back there from a media perspective is a lot of hand-holding for young people who are very passionate about media. I think a lot of young people are getting lost. They're losing it. They're losing the belief even in those talents that they have within media because of lacking role models who can actually hold their hands. And for me, if the people who held my hand never did that, I don't think I would be who I am today. So I decided to set up a mentorship program called the Anangwe Program to try and multiply myself, to be able to say, okay, I might not be able to make you be myself, but I can be able to support you where you can, to be able to also try and pursue your dream and achieve what you need to achieve. So I think my plea would be for people within the media industry. There are very, very many talented young people out here. Those even have not even studied journalism, but they have that passion and the drive. And I always tell people, you must not even have sat in a journalism class. You need is just that passion. When you have that passion, you're already 2, 3, 4, 5 steps into the career. So I think that is one thing we need to do, and probably partner and be able to say, are we able to open up spaces for young people to come for internships, trainings? It reminds me of when I tried many, many times when I was still in Kenya. I knocked so many doors. A lot of them were shut in front of me, in my face. I remember calling and sending so many emails to Mutoko, so many of them to Jeff Koinange, many media personalities when I was still young, telling them how I'm ready to work even for free just because I can be able, so that I can be able to just earn that experience. Until one day when I called Caroline Mutoko in the morning and she received my call and she was like, 2 things. One, stop forwarding your CV. 2, tomorrow come to Lion Place for voice test. So yes, I got the lecture, but I got a chance to be able to go for a voice test. And I remember going to Lion's Place, and the person who was taking me through the doors, there was every time biometric, one door after the other. And I saw how closed the space was. And so today, even for young people who are growing into this industry, when you have a chance and opportunity, please seize it, take it, use it. Because you never know when next you'll be able to get that opportunity. So I'll pause there for now.
Yeah, so
if you want me, I'll talk.
Nah, iko too sour because you've also touched on what I was going to ask you next, because I wanted you to encourage those people, because tuko wengi sisi watu wa media ambao we have the passion, we have the drive, but kidogo unafeel ni kama kuna places inakulemea. So I love the fact that you've already given them some of the tools and the things that at least wanaweza fanya so that they get to the next level, especially when it comes to seizing the opportunity. Sometimes opportunity inakuja tu once. Na imagine ni kama ungeenda na lecturer wako to that radio station alafu voice yako haingechukuliwa, hii interview siji kama ingekuwa inafanyika. So you seizing that opportunity, best ever. Alafu pia when it comes to culture shock, because najua vile ulifika huko, I'm sure yes, you went there for a 4-day trip, you had your time, but there must have been things that it took time to get used to. Sijui ni chakula, inaweza kuwa transport, inaweza kuwa, as you said, language kidogo pale. Talk to me about some of those things that were a culture shock to you, alafu zile vitu ulikuwa una miss home, ulikuwa unasema haki, I could trade my kidney for some ugali right now.
Funny enough, there's a lot of commonalities, but I think for me, one of the culture shocks at that time was definitely the language. And all the times it was important to understand that every soda was actually a Fanta. So if you wanted to order Fanta or a soda, you have to specify which Fanta. So there's Coca, that's Coca-Cola. Fanta Sprite, that is Sprite. Fanta Orange, Fanta Orange. Fanta Citro is Fanta Citrus. So every soda is a Fanta. I think those language, mixes were a bit of a culture shock. And then number two was the fact that I know a lot of young people. That time I was very young and very energetic, even from a perspective of kukatiana and all those kind of things. We always thought that ukiongea kizungu, when you speak English, then someone sees you as, yes, you know me, I want to talk to this one. So I remember when we used to go to some clubs, and then there were these ladies who would start speaking to in English, thinking that they would be like, hey, these are foreigners, let's go and talk to them, let's go. The moment you just utter that English word, that was it. The lady disappeared, because they were like, okay, so what do I even tell you? Because there was that big language gap and language barrier. So I think there was a bit of differences in those particular areas, but with time we got to understand how to maneuver around those things. But from a food perspective, I think the food is the same, the weather is the same, and it's only that you need to understand that from the ugali kila siku back at home, here there's a lot of rice, it's beans, it's the matoke, it's the mihogo, it's a variety of things. And so if your house, your ugali sukuma wiki, that would be a bit difficult pengine when you panda it in your kitchen garden when you're here.
I get that, Eugene, and thank you very much. As I said at the beginning, wewe ni champes, wewe ni bazoo, you going all the way to a foreign country, alafu still putting on for Kenya, alafu going even above and beyond the end. Unajua watu wa Rwanda pia wanakugosi papa na pale na Kenya Rwanda. I wish that was me, but you are already doing it. So I love the fact that you're already doing it and you are it. So salute to you, Eugene, and continue. Let that fire never die out. Acha iendelee, yani trailblazing kabisa, si ndio?
Yeah, kabisa.
Yeah. And before we love and leave you, tunakuwa na tradition yetu hapa inaitwa kutuma salams. Because najua your loved ones are watching you not only from Rwanda, but pia from Kenya, pia hii. Na pia watu wa Butere wako pale kwa TV wanasema haki usiponitaja Eugene. Hey. So please give out all the salams. Remember everyone.
Bro, you know, you're getting into a very huge risk asking Amluya to send salams, you know? I hope we have all the time for this. So I'm going to start. So the first person I'm going to actually shout out is my mentor, my motivator, and that is my father, Henry Alokhava Anangwe, who's actually watching us tonight. He's been very inspirational and continues to be to me. Secondly, my siblings. I think I'll be shout all my siblings. We are so many of us. Sometimes we joke and I wonder if we all know all of us, but I'm going to shout out my sister, Joanne, very instrumental even in my career path. My sister Mary, Olu, Dora, Winnie, Kerry, Cecilia, Lina, my brothers Beshtem, Supu, Jimford. I want to say big shout out to all of you. My moms, you know, all of them who are watching us right now. But of course, my lovely wife, who's actually here in Rwanda, and my children, I want to say a big shout out to all of them. And everybody else who's seen me as an inspiration and probably feels that there's some way that I inspire you, I want to say thank you for actually being part of my journey as I continue on this walk of life.
That was nice. You kept it nice and easy. Kila mse ameshughulikiwa, so thank you very much, Eugene. And as we usually say, please, when you get that opportunity to come back home, Joiko, about that season coming up and apale, make sure you take some time. You come here to studio so that we can talk this one-on-one thing in a big kind of way. But thank you very much. That is Eugene Anangwe, all the way from Rwanda. Unacheki maneno yetu zetu pale Diaspora Connect, kupanda ndege kuconnect na Kenyans from all over the world. And anytime we are traveling, unajua lazima you peep out the window, you look at different countries hapa na pale. So today's sights and sounds itakuwa pahali mufti kabisa. Hebu ona hii mandhari hapa kidogo alafu niambie. Look at that place. It's looking so good. Structures pale, you can tell modern engineering at its finest. Alafu pia unajua skyline pale. Calm waters. Kuna walkway pale, unaona wasa wanatembea. You can see those amazing buildings. Unaona concrete jungle yani pale. So if you can tell us using the hashtag Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya, hapa ni Where do you think this is? Is it somewhere you've traveled before? Is it somewhere unajua kuzo yako yuko? Is it somewhere you want to travel to? Let us know. Also, watu wetu wa IG, yes, slide into our DMs at Diaspora Connect KE. Ukishaingia pale, just let us know hapa ni wapi, and don't forget, let us know uko wapi Kenya una watch, uko wapi in the world that you're watching us from, because we would love to hear from you, because you are always the most important person on the show. And when we talk about important travel na kuingia ndege, kitu muhimu sana. Yes, and I love the fact that at the beginning, sindio, suliniona pale Holiday Inn, chilling, having a good time, courtesy of our amazing partners at View Travel. And it is that time to go around the corner to December festivities, when it's time to have a good time. It's time to plan for your next family trip. Mom, dad, tumekuwa tukitaka kuenda Mombasa, tujaienda Mombasa, tujaienda Watamu, Diani, ama by the way, in ile season ya Mara, tumeenda huko kuote. Well, View Travel have the right kind of packages for everyone. Wacha kwanza niongeleshe watu wangu wa diaspora. Tujaze ndege. Unaweza kuwa Qatar, US, UK, Australia. If you want to book your travel situation, you want a companion who cares about your good things. Yani ukiangalia your companion anakujali. And it's not only about, oh, utalipa pesa ngapi. No, it's about the experience. It's about the stories that you can tell. And when we talk about stories, I have the amazing Koi here with me. Niaje.
Hi.
How are ya?
I'm good.
Good to see you. You've heard me talking about some traveling.
Yes.
And before we talk about more about that, talk to me. What are some of the destinations that in your mind, when someone tells you, Cheki, ndo hizi hapa tickets, unataka ticket ya kuenda wapi? What are some of the 3 places you pick?
Italy.
Italy, lazima uniambie kwa nini. Italy sijawahi sikia, ni pizza ama ni nini nakupeleka Italy?
Pizza, wine, pasta.
I like that.
The culture.
The culture, for real. Yes. Where else is on this list?
Also, even here locally, Watamu.
Umetaja everywhere I want to go. Anyway. Watamu, why would you pick Watamu?
I think it's very chilled, to be honest, and also very beautiful. And you can also see that Italian culture.
Oh, yes. Wewe ni Muitaliano chini ya maji.
And all that. Also, Qatar.
Oh.
Yes.
I see you. Why would you pick Qatar? Safest place to be.
Safest country.
Yeah.
And also the art and the culture.
And the culture, yes.
I think when Qatar, especially when it comes to its culture, there's this place called the Katana Cultural Village.
Okay.
So there you're able to go and experience different things, from shopping, the scents, the spices, and also just experience. To be immersed Arabic culture. Yes.
Oh, manze Koi, yani umeanza na uzuri manze. For those who are watching right now wanashanga, hey Neville, huyu msupa unaongelesha, mbona ako hapo, mbona mnamuongelesha? Tell the people what the amazing things that you do at View Travel.
So my name is Koi from View Travel. I'm the head of marketing. So we are here mostly because right now, as we're going into the festive season, so right now we have a lot of packages that you've created for both the local people here, but also we know for the Kenyans who are in the diaspora who are coming back. Summer bunnies, yes.
We
have packages for you.
And I love the fact when it comes to travel, planning inakwaga muhimu.
Muhimu kabisa.
So kusema nataka kuenda Kenya niende Masai Mara is good, but then planning out dates, planning out who best, because you know when you're majuu, fear yako ni sijui vitu zinaendeleaje huko. I don't know nikitaka kwenda hapa how I will get there. So talk to me about how View Travel will enable watu wetu wa diaspora wakuje nyumbani in the best kind of way.
So View Travel is just not a travel agent. We are just not a travel company. We're a travel companion. We're a travel advisor. So for us, we curate packages that are personalized to all our clients. You reach out to us, you tell us, okay, I want to go to Diani. I feel like going to a coast. I want to go to a safari. We'll be able to curate that for you. We're able to listen. We're able to tell you, okay, you tell us you're a family of 4. Then we'll be able to advise you and we'll tell you, okay, this destination will work best for you because of these activities. And for us also, traveling is more about connection. Especially right now during the festive, as we just want to slow down and be able to reconnect with what matters. Right?
The right way. Unajua ukireconnect pia unaambia mwili asante.
Asante.
Umenitoa Januari mwili.
Januari mpaka saa hii.
Kupumzisha kidogo by the
acha nikutreat.
I love it, and you've talked about an important thing. View travel is a companion. Kwa sababu kukiwa na companion anataka ukuwe na the best time, na hataki uingie places zingine ambazo yeye mwenyewe hangeenda. So I love the fact that you have really emphasized that, because niko sure kuna watu wa diaspora sawa, mambo ya pesa hiyo si shida, but I want to experience this and this and this, and you've said that you're curating that personalized kind of travel.
From every experience touch point, we will be with you.
We will be with you.
When you reach out to us, we will guide you, we will advise you and tell you this is the best destination, this is the best hotel. As a family, we'd advise you, okay, now these are the best activities for your children, even for you as just parents, because also sometimes as a couple you also connect, right? So we'll be able to advise you on all that.
Let me ask you this. Let me give you a scenario.
Yes.
Like, let's say there's a TV show called Diaspora Connect.
Yes.
And they're really trying to connect to their audiences from all over the world.
Yeah.
What is an experience you would curate for us? And where would you take us so that we connect with those guys vizuri?
Qatar.
Watu wa Qatar.
So right now, we've partnered with Qatar Airways. So for us, at least we also want to make travel easy, right? And seamless. And we're trying to open new destinations to the Kenyan traveler. And also right now, Qatar, I just said it's safe, right? It's rich in culture. You have the desert safari. So the one thing about Qatar, you ride the sand dunes, but you also ride the waves. And you can do both. You can just do both. Qatar. Yeah. And let me tell you, they're very friendly, very warm people, and there you can experience a lot. If you're really into art, the museums, even the streets, the sculptures. So I would say Qatar, and I know you have a community in Qatar.
Kwanza huko Ronaldo, neza taka tu kuona Ronaldo huko, Cristiano mwenyewe. But talk to us of also some of the processes, because I'm sure there are guys who are watching. They are like, sawa, koi umetuambia ganji iko nini. What are the steps I should take next? Niingie kwa website, nipige simu, nifanye nini, so that I can be able to secure myself to get that companion. Don't you make sure you travel wako na mimi every step of the way?
So you'll reach us. For number, you can call us at 0703-254-254. Also on Instagram and Facebook, we are Travel Limited. And once you reach out, we will be able to give you a travel advisor. Right? You'll have your own personal travel advisor, and there you'll be able to connect, and they'll be able to understand who you are and what you want, what are your needs. And then after that, it's more about now you'll have that relationship with them. You'll be able, they'll reach out, they'll be able to give you a quote, they'll give you and tell you, okay, so now you've told me what you want, now let me advise you on where to go and what to do. So we will be with you every touch point.
I like it.
So Travel Limited.
Man, yani koi, napenda. You're talking about the right things, because as we said, it's festive season, December, and also lots of times we know between November and December, it's like a homecoming. You know, ukiwa huko diaspora, you've worked the whole year. Umepata that ka small break, because we also know ukiwa diaspora kufanya kazi kuget your break ni a bit tough, you know? So you making sure you secure your spot. Also, apart from kujaza wa diaspora, tumeongea pia kuhusu kujaza SGR.
Yes.
Because I know there are families kama mimi na mama yangu na kuna venye hiyo Diani na Watamu. Kwanza Watamu. Inaweza wesa mbaya sana. So talk to me about those families who hawajawai travel. Tuseme ndio their first time, they really want to do it. They really want to be out there, and they want to first start local before going international.
Okay. So we have different local packages. I've told you, like for the coastal region, Jaza SGR and Jaza Ndege, that mostly it's more about Mombasa and Diani. Why? Mombasa is such a destination for families. Like even if you look at the different properties in Mombasa, the hotels, they have kids club, they also have different activities for kids, and also we have Watamu also, we also have Malindi. But also, you know, it also depends, everyone is different. There are people who love the coastal region, but also there are people who for a safari.
Yeah.
So we also have Mara, we have Amboseli, we have Samburu. So another thing is that we also know that maybe you want to go with other people, right? And you can be also a solo traveler. So we also have group packages.
Oh, so me and my squad nikiwa na mabishte zangu tumesave Victoria na tunataka kujibamba. This would be nice.
Yes, so we have group packages for Masai Mara, Amboseli and Samburu.
Okay.
Also, we also have self-drive to Nanyuki, Nakuru and Naivasha. So now that is the local destination packages that we do have, especially right now for the festive season, the Jazandege, Jaza SGR, because to be honest, a lot of Kenyan travelers really do enjoy the coastal. So what we have done is that we have already booked flights. We have already booked the SGR package. Yes, we have. So right now it will be so easy. Yes.
Just secure your spot.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me ask you this, because pia kuna wale watu ambao ni kama mimi. A budget, tunataka tujifinye, we want the good life, but bado tunataka we want to make life happen, but budget and many other constraints. What ni amount, sijui kama utasema figures, but can I approach you with my little amount still and you can still make it?
We will curate for you. Imagine, you will just come and tell us, this is the budget that I have.
Cheza na
budget, right? And you see the also thing, we have relationships with the properties, also with the hotels, with the airlines, right?
Yeah.
So we have the best deals because of those partnerships.
Yes.
Yeah, so whatever your budget is, come and tell us and we'll be able to advise and curate for you a package just for you that fits your needs.
That fits your needs.
Yes.
I love it. And for those guys who family ko diaspora, can they someone maybe from Kenya to talk to one of your advisors, to talk to you guys, to book for someone else?
Definitely. Yes, they can come and just reach out and tell us, okay, so this is the situation. We have our, let's say, family who are coming back, the summer bunnies, they're coming, and they would want this, and this is their budget. Now, please, could you come up with a package for them? We will definitely do that, yes. That's why we are companion, and we will be with you. Any need, we will be able to for your travel needs and experiences.
Mushasikia. So now it's up to you to go out there, book your travels. Umeona mimi nilikuwa holiday in pale to ravers, nimeji nice, sleeping nice, feeling nice. So
another thing also is the staycations. You know, everyone also would want, like I know, people want to go to coast.
Yes.
Other people want to Mara, but also there are people who love even staying here and enjoying the hotels that are in Nairobi. Like example, like Holiday Inn. Also have a nice festive package, so we can cater for all of your needs. Whatever you want, your travel will be there for you.
Yes, please make sure you get into contact with them. As I want you to remind them once again where they can reach out, so that as they're seeing right now, mtu akwe kwa simu yake anasema ati ni 07.
So contact us at 0703-254-254. Also on Instagram and Facebook, View Travel Limited.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
For coming through.
Thank you for having
see you in Qatar.
I know. Yes.
Hint, hint. But we do really appreciate you. Make sure you get with them because they are taking care of us. And of course, Qatar, twasija real soon. And I love it. And it's that time again. You know we have our roaming reporter. Yes. You know her as Mamu. She's out there in the world again. Mamu alisema mambo ya kukaa hapa nyumbani hataki. Yeye anataka tu ku globe trot hapa na pale. So, Mamu, what are you saying? Where are you and what is going on?
We said, twende diaspora. Bags packed. Passport check. Dollars check. Off to over 12,000 kilometers. City, Washington, D.C. Let me tell you something interesting about D.C. Look at these buildings. There is strict height limit that ensures and keeps the skyline relatively low and even. It's not necessarily that they're all the same height, but kuna mahali hamwezi pitisha. So nothing can tower over the US Capitol Hill or Washington Monument, or what many people call the Pencil. Let me take you to this building hapa, inaitwa Capitol Hill. When you come to DC, you have to take pictures here. Have you seen how in movies, when they mention DC, this is the first thing you see? So I said, hata mimi, hapo, nikafika. Na mimi ndio nilitaka mjue watu wa Diaspora Connect that nimefika Washington DC, that is building. Where next? White House, or what we can call State House ya kwetu. Here I am told that you can actually go to White House, usimame hapo, upigwe picha. Sio kama kwetu tunakataza kuona White House, hapa ni for all. So let's see. Come with me. Wacha tuone kama tunaweza enda kupigwa picha hapa nje ya White House. Oh, wait. This statue, it's one of the 4 statues that actually symbolizes or honors different heroes, or it honors a person called Saratego Thaddeus Kazizuko. Ah, man, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Yeah, but come with me. Let's go to White House.
Oh yeah, we're still looking in.
Wait, people actually protest outside White House? Look at this guy. He came and he has been camping outside White House. I don't know for how long. And he's just, talk of freedom. So here you take pictures. Ndio mimi, let me see, looking at this cop and wondering whether he will chase me. But hata ana shughuli na mimi. It was very interesting. I even tried to do a video for Diaspora Connect. Nilikaribia mpaka kuona Trump. Naweza toka hata kukusalimia. Imagine, again, freedom. I decided to try driving in DC. And let's just say, maybe not again. Another trick that I discovered: master the transport system. Bus, trains. You'll move from one state to another without even worrying. People are busy, so master the transport system. Download those apps, the train apps, and it is so easy, and they keep time. Next stop, New York.
Stop, everyone must exit here in New York.
So now, nimetoka kwa train. Now I need to take a bus. Hapa inaniambia nitembee from 34th Street to 42nd Street. Mimi, bag zangu, huyo, twende. I made it. Yes, I made it to this bus terminal. After ticket, twende New Jersey. Ni basi. Got it. $8. Oh, wait, guys. See what I found. Jamba juice. Remove the M. Jamba juice. Next stop, Patterson. The roads are beautiful. Yani wameandika lanes za basi, and I'm telling you hakuna mtu anapitanga kwa hizo lanes za basi. And you have to check the speed limit. When you want to text, what do? Yeah. In US, you don't have a choice. There is a text stop. Anyway, next stop, New Haven, Yale University. Let me tell you a small story about Yale University. So, growing up, I always wanted to go to Yale because it had to be Yale. And I didn't make it. I went to a law. So I said in life, nitahakikisha nimeenda Yale. Dreams come true. And I thought Yale is actually one building. Like, it's actually a whole city. Did you know that? Nimekuchanua hapo, right? Like the whole of Nairobi town, CBD yote. That's Yale University. A street like Moi Avenue, that's the engineering department. Yeah, each street ni shule. The whole town is Yale University. Look at these buildings though. All of them are old buildings. Like I'm telling you, really old. Look at this one, near 1889. Angalia church, near 1832. Imagine. Another interesting fact. If someone is following you and you feel uncomfortable, there's this button here to call the cops. You're like, mtu ananifuata, I am not feeling safe. I think Kenya would be calling them every second. Oh, before I left, yes, guess who I met? Yes, who?
Hello. He's like, no.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Anito Handsome Dan the 19th. So Yale has always had a mascot, an official mascot. And someone started it. They say someone started it in the 1819s, like a young gentleman who attended Yale. And Yale is the first university actually to adopt a mascot. It is very rare for you to see Handsome Dan. Guess what? Tuliona Handsome Dan. Na jina yake ni Kingman. By the way, mascot ni mbwa tu. Yeah, it's a dog. Huyo mimi huku kule. Sijui wapi. Oh, let's see what the street has. And look at these guys. Imagine they speak a little Swahili and they have been to Kenya.
Habari yako?
Mazuri sana. Na vipi?
Unajua Kiswahili?
Sisi mzungu akiongea Kiswahili kidogo. Yeah.
Unaitwa nani?
Dominic.
Si. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
You're too tall.
Well, they call me G2 in Kenya.
In Kenya?
Yeah. I love that name. Yes, 4 times.
4 times?
4 times, yes.
What do you love about Kenya?
I tell you, the people. The people are so friendly over there.
Yeah, see?
So very social.
Anyway, yellow's awesome. Now, I can confidently put it in my CV. You know? Si nimefika? Ama? Thank you for following me. My name is Mamua Chimba, and this is Diaspora Connect Postcard.
What an amazing piece of postcard all the way from our roving reporter Mamu. Una represent mbaya baze. Kidogo niko jealous of you. Tuta switch places kidogo hata mimi niingie DC. Nionane na Trump kidogo, but I love the fact that you gave us all those facts, ukatuonesha mascots na pia tuko na system yao ya how they do things, especially when it comes to safety and also transport. So thank you very much for that postcard. It was insanely good. And talking about good, I have you, the most important person on the show, giving me all your interactions, especially on our handle at Diaspora Connect KE. I was asking you about Ile Mandari. Yes, that place I showed you. I think I should show you this place again. Just look at this place so that I give those people who've just tuned in right now. Look at this place. If you know where this is, all you need to do is come through at Diaspora Connect KE. Pale kwenye Instagram, slide through na utuambie if you notice this place, ni place umeenda, ni place umevisit, ni place una aspire kuenda. Yes, let us know. Hebu ona hiyo mandhari. Yes, sunset pale, maji, watu wanakimbia hapa na pale. As you can see, concrete jungle pale, modern kind of architecture. It's all good. Please come through. Hashtag pia di Diaspora Connect at Citizen TV Kenya on the X app ama ukipenda Twitter. Hebu acha nisome responses kadhaa. Wasoana tunaona Njeri Kamau anakamtona sema tuned in from Embu. In 2027 I'll be in the US. Mungu mbele kabisa manze, from your mouth to God's ears. Naona pia Jude Shivo anaingia anasema Neville niko ndani, my favorite show. Nikose nichekwe, huwezi chekwa manze, especially ukiwa hapa inabamba mbaya sana. Vicky pia anakamtona sema hey Diaspora Connect, tuned in as always. Show iko lit, show iko moto zaidi. Hapo sawa. Skiki anakamthrough anasema hey guys, I'm Lewis from Abu Dhabi, much love. Steven pia anakamthrough anasema in Rwanda and very happy. Abis pia anakamthrough. John Drazo ako ndani anasema that city right there is Miami. Hiyo first guess hapana. Iko hiyo maeneo ya US. Wacha ni tutoe continent. Uko mwa US, Canada, South America hapana, si huko. Fikiria huku kwengine, huku kukatikati huku. But yes, keep on coming through and letting naona Wendy anakam through anasema hey Neville, tuned in for Juja. Uko ni kama ni New York. A good guess because of the concrete jungle hapa na pale, but no, it is not the US. Guess away from America. Achana na America kwanza. Guess somewhere else, but thank you very much for coming through. Naona pia Onisa anakam through anasema enjoying the show. Manu anakam through anasema niaje Neville, ni kali sana. Uko kuna ka Dubai. Uko close kidogo. Step to kidogo kasema the wrong place, but keep your interactions coming through. We love to see you interact with us, so make sure you continue sliding into our DMs and also use that hashtag Diaspora Connect when you come through. Yo mandhari itaenda sana. Also, I want us to go again, tuingie ndege yetu, pepa zako ziko tayari. Yes, if everything of yours is A-okay, tuende ndege na tuende tuongee na Mkenya mwingine ambaye anafanya maneno mazuri. Yes, we're going all the way to Austria right now. Yes, if I'm not wrong, because we have Kenya is doing amazingly well on that end. Alafu sai, sijui ni sangapi huko sai. Niaje, mambo vipi? Sijui kama unanisikia. Hey.
Hello.
Uko poa lakini?
Niko poa sana. Unanisikia vizuri?
Nakusikia vizuri sana. Manze naona umevaa jazi ya Bayern, lakini si unajua Manchester leo imefanya ile kitu.
Manchester wamefanya ile kitu. Mimi kidogo nimesikia vibaya, lakini ni sawa.
Inakubalika bado.
Bora hapa FC Bayern tunashinda.
Kabisa baze. Nyinyi mko UEFA, sisi bado wacha tucheze ligi yetu, but thank you very much for joining us right now. We are of course happy and delighted to have you. Hebu niambie uko maeneo gani saa hii, ni saa ngapi, na kama ungekuwa hapa Diaspora Connect saa hii, what would you be doing?
I'm not hearing you well.
Umenisikia? Nilikuwa nauliza ni saa ngapi saa hii, uko wapi?
Okay.
Yes.
Currently it's 10:36 p.m. We are just 1 hour behind from Kenya.
Okay, when you say we, who are you referring to? We.
Actually, I think it's the whole of Europe, whereby time is just the same, 1 hour behind Kenya.
So where exactly in Europe are you?
I'm in Austria. Yeah.
So in Austria ni maeneo gani unaishi, like in the urban areas? Ungesema hiyo area unaishi inaitwa aje?
Naishi mali inaitwa Vienna.
Hey, Vienna. Wow. Eish. Wewe unaishi kwenyewe. Mimi nimeiona tu movies. Na ni vizuri wewe unaishi huko. Thank you very much for joining us once again. Kuna wale wase wanakuona saa hii, your loved ones, niko sure wamefurahi mbaya sana, but pia kuna wale wase wanakuona for the first time saa hii wanashanga, msupa wetu alifikaje Austria, Vienna huko kulienda aje? So kindly let me know. Sijui kama umenisikia, like niambie story yako. Nataka uniambie story yako. How did you get there? Umetravel aje huko? Long have you been in that area for Austria? Ama is it the second place that you've been? Niambie journey yako ya kwenda majuu.
Okay. Kwa wenye mnijui, kwa majina I'm Cynthia Jepkemoi. I come from Kitale town. And my story began in 2023 when I decided to do German language, because there was an opportunity that was lying somewhere and my friend told me about it. Now let me try it if it'll work. So I did my German in Eldoret for 1 year. I finished my German language. I did my exams at Goethe Institute in Nairobi. And of course, for you to get an opportunity to come to Austria, you need the German certificate, and there has to be a pass mark, which was about 60. So I did my best, I got my results, and then I now started to the process of coming here. It was a really difficult process, because actually I wasn't supposed to come to Austria. I was to go to Germany. All along, intention yangu ilikuwa niende Germany first. But I couldn't get appointments za kuenda for my visa, so I decided to look for other opportunities. And I didn't limit myself like I need to go to Germany. Nilikuwa nimepea chances, a lot of chances, countries within Europe. So I started with France. I went to France 3 times. They didn't give me my visa, but still I never gave up. I said, dream ni kufika Europe at the end of the day. So now I got an opportunity to do volunteer program here in Austria, which I looked, nikatafuta mtu mwenye atani host and stuff, nikapata everything, and then I went to the embassy to apply for the residence permit. And then nikafanya kwa apply the resident permit. I got my permit after 1 year. No, I mean after 1 month. And then I went to VFS for my visa. I was given a 1 year visa to stay here. And now I am doing something called, I'm transitioning from this volunteer program to doing my house building in Germany. I currently got my visa approved from Vienna to Germany. So yeah, that is my story.
Congratulations, Cynthia. Umeweza mbaya sana. Because as you've said, you've mentioned a lot of important things. Opportunity umemention mara mingi. Umesema pia huku give up. Watu wa France walikwambia, hey Cynthia, chill out kidogo, but you are just like, no. Goal ni ile kutoka block. So I love the fact that you did that, because that is our Kenyan spirit. That is our grit. Unajua unaangushwa, but getting up and moving on is what matters the most. Hebu nikuulize hivi pia, because kuna wale wamesikia story yako. So got the volunteer opportunity, alafu, that's when you started applying for the other things like the stay and the visa. So there's that process you have to follow before buying the tickets, sindio?
Yeah.
Yes. So, and then una go through the process, you get to Austria for the first time. Hebu niambie, what were you thinking, especially when you're in a new place? Chakula ni different, barabara, hakuna matatu pale mtu anakuambia panda ni 20, hapana. Huko is a different life. So talk to me about those first moments of you arriving in this new country. Na kama kuna story pia ushare.
Okay, first I got my visa and immediately nilipata visa yangu. Like many people, like me, mine came as a surprise to many. No one knew nimetoka. I think I just landed in Munich and then I posted ndio watu wakajua. Now my story begins. Nimepata visa and I have 3 days to move from Kenya. Like flight is booked, everything, like penye nimeenda kufanya volunteering, they need me like immediately. So now there's that book the flight and everything. But thank God, kwa hii process ya kungoja my residence permit, I was very sure nitapata visa because chances ya kunyimwa visa in Austria was very limited. Like it's close to 1%. People are getting visas in that country. So I knew I will get my visa no matter what. So immediately, and I embassy, I started doing my shopping. So after niliambiwa like you need to come, I was just like, it's okay, I'm ready. Now I came to Austria, landed in Munich because I was staying kwa border ya Austria na Germany. So it was like 2 hours away. And funny thing is, the person who was supposed to pick me, nimeland kwa airport and she was not online. And I was like, oh, now, what am I gonna do? But nikaka pale and then I just stay calm. After 1 hour akakuwa on and then now akaniambia Aki, I was to pick you up but siwezi nikakupick up, so ona tu like nitakupea connections. Mark you, this is the first time you are in a different country. You don't know where ukienda hivi itakuwa wapi, like you just there. And now I have to ask people, train station ya kwenda main Ausbahn of Yuan, because that is where I was supposed to take my train. Now nimeonyeshwa pale, nimefika, I have to pay. Me, I didn't carry like pesa in euros because I don't know what happened. I had my cash, my Kenyan shillings, ikiwa cash. Now I have to pay for my train ticket, and because they cannot take Kenyan shillings, Western Union, I don't know what was happening. Nilikuwa ina take a lot of time, but the person mwenye nilikuwa naenda kwake aka end up to pay for me the train. Then I moved from the airport to the train station. Then from train station I had to wait up to 1 hour for my train. And then sasa nikatoka Germany nikalanda Austria. So nikafika Austria, it was at night. I was so tired, I just slept. And then in the and I'm like, oh, so I'm not in Kenya. Is this the reality of everything? Like nilifika when it was winter time, and then like mwenye alinichukua that day pia, like nilifika tu nikapata culture shock immediately. Chakula nafika napewa mkate. Mind you, the last food nilikula I think was at 4 p.m. Nairobi. Nilikuwa nasikia like wow.
Hey, Cynthia kweli, that story is one of them. Really needed to be in that moment to actually believe it. But I love the fact that you're sharing and you're open enough and telling us about these things, because kuna yule ambaye anakuwatch sahi na kwa ile position wewe ulikuwa ile before utoke umepata the opportunity ya kuenda majuu, but you don't really know ni nini itaendelea on the other side. So hata nikuulize hivi Cynthia, ni advice gani, especially what you've been through paka sahi vile uko sawa, what are some of the advices, ni tips gani ungepatia wale watu ambao wame opportunity but bado hawaja travel, they are yet to travel? Ungewaambia aje Cynthia?
Okay, my advice that I can tell somebody who is in Kenya na akona dream ya kutoka Kenya is that there is a lot of opportunities here in Europe, especially in German. There is really a lot of opportunities in German, and the only thing that is required is for you to have your German language. So please take seriousness in this. Make sure umeenda pale, fanya hiyo German language. Actually what I do, I am always on TikTok and helping people to tell them the different opportunities. I will just mention some of it like haraka because I know we don't have time. So in Germany there's an opportunity ya kusoma. Schools here are free. So you can come to Germany and do Hausbildung. That is what I am going to do now. So you can come to Germany and do your Hausbildung. You can also come to Germany. There is also that volunteering program whereby you come and work here as a volunteer. Na nikisema kuwa volunteer, it doesn't mean like you be a volunteer, you don't get anything. At the end of the month, you get some things. Unalipwa, unapewa accommodation, unapewa pesa ya chakula. So that is a plus. So I will just urge people, msome. Aside from that, there is opportunity in Austria or volunteering. There's an opportunity in Austria in volunteering. There's an opportunity in France. Here you can come to Europe as an au pair. It's a program that was launched. And imeleta wase wengi sana. And those guys wanakuja wanafanya hiyo program within some few months. Wana transition to something they want to do. That is my advice for anyone mwenye anataka kukuja Europe.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. Na tunakusalute sana because tunajua si rahisi being away from the normal way of life vile umezoea hapa kuruka portal nini hapa na pale, but you went for a better life, unajua, and you decided, you made that conscious decision, and big up yourself. Si rahisi, but thank you very much for even taking the time to connecting with us and telling us about your stories. Hebu nikuulize hivi, ikikuja mambo ya salams, juu sisi hapa tradition yetu ni kutuma salamu, kwa sababu unajua kuna watu uliwacha huku ambao wanakuona sasa hivi wanasema aki Cynthia, oi tuma hata euro moja. So maybe utume zote watu wote uliacha nyumbani, na pia kama kuna watu wako huko pia ambao ni friends, family wako na wewe huko Austria, please wapige salamu.
First and foremost, nitataka kuji-advertise kwanza before I go to the salamu part. You can follow me on my TikTok page by the name Capri Cynthiana, where I always go live and teach people different ways of coming to Europe. The first person that I would really love to shout out to is my mommy, who is my best friend and also my great support system. I am saying hi to you from here, saying hi to Damian and Chip Cole. Hello guys. I also want to say to pass my shout outs to people of Kitale, Kaptien, Moist Bridge High, what who have lost Pakimore. That is where I grew up. I'm passing my greetings. I know there are some people who are watching me in Eldoret where I live. Kina Mama Brian and the entire plot at Kipsiro. I am passing my greetings to you people. Also my best friend called Cecil, Chichi Kosgei. Guys, I'm saying hi to you. And I also want to say hi to my friends in Qatar, my friends in Dubai, my friends in Canada. I am saying hi to you people and everybody who is watching me today. I'm really grateful for this opportunity, and it won't end here. You can just meet me somewhere else to engage, and I will be grateful to help each and every one of you. Shoutouts to Wamboy, shoutouts to June, shoutouts to Lynn here in Germany. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. Asante sana. Please, ukirudi nyumbani, si unajua tuko na nafasi yako hapa, couch ni mingi. You will definitely love to have you in studio because you are a champion in your own right. Asante sana, Cynthia. That is sounds from Austria. Imagine that. Maybe ni place huko hata umefikiria unaweza ingia, but wakaja tuko huko na tunatesa mbaya sana. Just like the way few weeks back tulienda Syria. Yes, Kenyans in Syria pia wanatesa. And if you've been wondering, hey Neville, mulienda Syria lini? You can watch back all the amazing episodes tumekuwa hapa from long before yani ilianza, na all those episodes are on our Citizen TV YouTube page. Uingie tu pale YouTube page, ukishaingia pale utype 2 Diaspora Connect na utapata our amazing play. Watch all those amazing episodes, connect with Kenyans from all over, which is such an amazing thing. And talking about amazing, nataka tuchukue a short break, but we still have all the flavors for you, and you need to go nowhere. But in the meantime, in between time, guess what? DJ Racy.
DJ Racy 254.
Alexis, check it.
Hasira za nini we Bwana? Hasira za nini we Bwana? Wataka kuniua bure Baba, wataka kuniua bure Baba. Yule si wako na mimi si wangu, chukia nini kati yangu mimi na wewe? Chukia nini kati yangu mimi na wewe? Nasema sina makosa we Bwana, sina makosa we Bwana, sina makosa we Bwana, sina makosa.
Can you love, baby? Can you love? Can you love? Can you love? Can you love? Raka, yeah, yeah. Batistata, taking the liquor, no chesa. Every guy mad over you, they wanna buy you with a bar. Only wanna have a good time, so you brain in your life. Never want to be alone, so you go dancing with strangers. Looking for love in all the wrong places. You've been running from life, but you cannot hide, baby, let's just face it. What can you love if you don't love yourself and you feel like you don't matter? You feel like nobody understands, somebody never understands. Baby, I'm right here when you need to roll one. I will pass you the light, even if it breaks my heart. Baby, I'm right here when you need to roll one. I will pass you the lighter, even if it breaks my heart. I know it's really hard sometimes for my core. I know feel like you, I know the wind go, the fly you, to Puerto Rico, on my love. I gotta want you, let me remind you. Oh baby, to do for you, baby, that's my number. I'm out. Why you?